Alright. Round 2, let's see what broken things we're going to be losing to today. Alright, this guy just has a standard 6th gen OU team. Actually, this could be like a 4th gen. Like a 4th gen OU team slash 6th gen like UU team. He has no new mons at all. That's actually really weird. That's the whole point of this tier, man. That's the whole point of 7th gen. Is to use all the broken, stupid stuff. As for what I want to lead off with, I could not tell you. They always lead off with Starmie. Most people lead off with their Dawn fans. And it actually matches up pretty well against pretty much his entire team. I kind of wish I had Toxic instead of Reflect type, just for this battle. But, oh well. I'm just going to go for Scald. Scald is the best move in the game. He has Assault Vest, I can tell you that much. He is definitely Assault Vest. So, yeah. Luckily I can recover up here and just get back to full. Right here I expect him to Wish. Definitely expect him to Wish. I highly doubt he would Scald right now, but I kind of don't want to risk my Weavile just in case he does Scald. So I'll just go into Drampa. Drampa doesn't care. It doesn't afraid of anything. Nothing at all. I'm actually going to double out into my Steelix, expecting him to switch into anything on his team that could take this on. But he is not meeting my expectations here. So, I guess I'm just going to fire off some Hyper Voices. Yeah, I could not tell you why you would stay in right there. He has like a billion switch-ins and he's not going to be doing anything. I don't know why I'm lagging, but apologies for that. So I'm just going to keep firing off Hyper Voices. Eventually eventually I'm going to hit Berserker. Actually, I'll just fire off Flamethrowers to save PP. I'm going to skip these turns as well, because these are really boring turns. As soon as I get down into Berserk range, then I can start doing some damage to him. So, but yeah, this is really the only mon on my team that beats Vaporeon, so I kind of need to just stay in. And I managed to burn him, which is nice. That was the main reason I was going for Flamethrower, but I'll continue going for Flamethrower just until I get into range of Berserk, and then I'll start going for some Hyper Voices again. But yeah, this is already kind of stally. Oh, I hate Vaporeon, man. Vaporeon's lame. So if he could just knock me into Berserk range, that would be nice. But he doesn't seem to want to do that. Okay, he actually goes out into Donphan now. But why? I believe I can tank anything he goes for and just go for a Roost. I don't... What did that play accomplish? Buddy, you okay? I really wish I had Giga Drain on this right now, but I do not, so... I'm just gonna go into Weavile and risk it. Yeah. And I'm just gonna go for a knockoff and try to weaken this guy. I have nothing for Vaporeon on this team, unfortunately. I mean, Vaporeon can't hurt me. Realistically, I can 1v1 it with a lot of things on my team, but yeah. There goes his leftovers. Again, I don't know, man. This is really stally game. I don't like stally games. He's probably gonna wish here. Probably gonna wish here. I mean, like, Drampa just like 1v1s his entire team almost. Now that he doesn't have leftovers recovery and he's burned, I can do a much better job of 1v1ing this. I mean, he might have Heal Bell. Okay, he has Roar. And he roars me out into this, which is nice. So now I can fire off a Volt Switch. What is it? Wish, Protect, Scald, Roar. Or Wish, Heal Bell, Scald, Roar, or something like that. God, this thing's annoying. I don't know if I can even beat this thing 1v1. I'm just gonna Quiver Dance up in case he does have Protect. Okay, he goes into Snorlax, which is fine. I'm gonna get up my rocks. So I'm tired of these. Well, I mean, he doesn't switch, but in the future I will be tired of his switching. As he has Curse. Which, again, I'm just gonna forfeit to this guy. Those plays were really weird, and I had nothing for that Snorlax. Curse Lax actually kind of demolishes this team. Again, there's so many threats in UU right now that I can't really prepare for them all. This guy is at least using interesting things in UU. I got Aerodactyl as a threat, though. I'm just going to lead off with Steelix and get up my rocks right away. The only potential defogger is, I guess, Flygon and Aerodactyl, but you usually don't run defog Aerodactyl, so. He leads off with Incineroar, which isn't the best for me. I need this thing to be healthy just to deal with Aerodactyl. So I'm just going to go into Rotom. It is physically defensive as he goes into this, and I look like a god. Now, he's going to be going for his Sleep move right now. I kind of wish that I had Sap Zipper right now. I'm just going to fire off an Overheat. And do a little bit to anything. He looks to be banded or scarfed, so that is good to know. I don't have a ground immunity on this team other than what I'm in with right now. I'm just going to go for a Willow. Like I said, I had no ground immunity. If he went for an Earthquake, pretty much everything died. This is not a very well-constructed team, guys. Don't use this team. Like I said, I just wanted to... I felt like using Drampa, I felt like using this, and I just threw a team together. I'm not taking this all too seriously when things like Tornadus T are running around, and it's one of the best mons in the entire game, and it's in UU. I'm not really taking the game all that seriously right now, so I'm just gonna go into Drampa, whatever you call it, and he goes for Calm Minds. I don't mind. I probably can't 1v1 this. I have nothing for Suicune either on this team. Like I said, guys, don't copy this team or anything. This team's not good. So I'll just spam Hyper Voice until I maybe eventually get a crit. That's really all I can do. Once I start getting some boosts, I mean, even at +6, I could probably just stall him out with Roost and get to +6 myself eventually and just beat him 1v1. Like I said, this is going to be a very stally way of beating him. So instead of wasting all of my PP, I'm just going to... yeah, I mean, if he's playing it right, then I just can't do anything. But if he gets to like +6 and starts firing off Scalds, then I'll be okay. But if he gets to +6 and just keeps stalling, then I pretty much lose yet again. So... yeah, I think he is... yeah, he's not even using Sleep Touch, so he's just going to stall me out. Another game, I have to forfeit. Yeah. Unfortunate. Alright, this is a different looking team. And Mew is in UU as well, and so is Beweer. I don't know why. I'm scared. Again, I'll just lead off with Steelix. It's like my best lead almost always. He leads off with Muck, which is perfect for me. I'm just going to get on my rocks. Muck can't do anything to me anyway, and he goes into Beware, which is scary. It's very scary. I mean, he's going to go for a fighting move, I can tell you that right now. Rabombi actually has a really good chance of sweeping him, depending on what form this is. It might be Silvali's Steel. I think that's one of the more viable forms of it. But this is not a contact move, so Earthquake will do a decent amount of damage. And I really don't have a switch in for this, so I'm just going to go for Earthquake as he goes for Brick Break. And he is bulky as all hell. Alright, he is very bulky. I'm going for Toxic. Yeah, he has a bulk upset, so I'm glad that I got a Toxic off on that. That does make it a little bit less scary, though. I'm just going to go into my Starmie and try to stall him a little bit. Even a +1 return probably won't kill him, or won't kill me. He's probably like the Spadef said. Yeah, as Earthquake isn't doing too much. So I'm just gonna spam recover. Yeah, he goes into Serena, as he should. Now, before I do anything here, does Serena get Sleep Powder? I don't think it does. No, it does not. I was thinking of Reflect typing. I might just Reflect type anyway. Then again, he's probably just going to be going for a U-turn here. I'm just going to go for Scald. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, he went for Aromatherapy, so he is a support set. It's good to know. Probably Aromatherapy, U-turn, something like that. I'm going to go out into Rubambi. It matches up really well against his team, and nothing can really handle it that well. This is probably where he's going to be revealing what type of Silvally he is. I am just going to fire off a Bug Buzz as Alola Muck comes out, and that is definitely Assault Vest. It is 100% Assault Vest, but actually this is post-bank, so Alola Muck does get Pursuit. So probably going to be taking a Pursuit right now, which I do not appreciate, but he actually just goes for Knockoff, which I'm fine with. And I guess I will just go for a Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam does a good amount of damage to everything. Everything on his team is light. Yeah, Serena takes a decent amount from that. And I can potentially stall it out of Aromatherapies a little bit here. So I'm just going to keep clicking Toxic and try to waste his Aromatherapies here. Yeah. And really whatever he goes out into, Steelix can pretty much handle it. I think he's waiting for me to miss a Toxic. So he goes into Beware, which is great. Get a Toxic off on that as well. And now that I know what type of Beware he is, I was fearing Choice Band, but since I know that he's a little bit more defensive, I can go out and Rotom, and I really don't care about it too much. And at this point, I think I will just... Nope. No, I'll fire off Volt Switch. I'm used to Volt Switch being in this slot. Let's go for Volt Switch. Hopefully that actually registered. It does not. I don't know why Showdown's been laggy lately, but it has been, and that's very sad. If nothing else, I can figure out what kind of Mew he is. He's probably defensive because he took absolutely nothing from that. So I'll just go into Steelix again. He's probably going to Willow or Knockoff. I really don't care. I'll just go for Stealth Rock. Everything is toxic now, so it's going to be getting worn down. Steelix actually matches up really well against this guy's team. Kind of just wins. Okay, he has Taunt. He is a Stall Breaker Mew, which is annoying. Heavy Slam might do something, except he's Will-O-Wisp. Oh god, I hate this thing. He's probably going to Soft-Boiled. This guy seems like a competent player, so I think I can start predicting against him now. I'm going to need to predict against him just to start doing stuff. So he doubles out into Serena, and I look like a god. I look like I knew what I was doing right there, which is nice. I'll just Bug Buzz every time. Eventually I'll get a Spadef drop and just be able to kill him. And I'm just going to sack my Steelix at this point, because I really don't want anything else getting knocked off, so I'll just sack Steelix. Okay, so he does have Pursuit. Sucks, but what can you do? And either way, I'm just going to go for Toxic in case he goes out into Mew. Okay, he goes into Serena, which I'm fine with. I'll just get up Rocks. So Trop Kick is able to knock me out, but now Weavile just comes in, and I'm just going to click Knockoff. Nothing like stealing with Knockoff. Or I could just go for an Icicle Crash, because that does do a lot to Beware. I'll just go for Icicle Crash. It does a lot to everything, and his team is weakened enough that I think Weavile will probably be able to just sweep him. Okay, he sacks his Serena, which is nice. And Beware comes out. I mean, he's so bulky, I really don't think I'll be able to do anything here. If he was like Bandit or something, I think Icicle Crash would be able to knock him out. Right here, I will just go for a Pain Split. Beware has a lot of HP. And if he goes into Mew, I will get some HP back as well. So that's good. I will just go for a Volt Switch here. I'm unfortunately faster than him. Probably should have just gotten a Will-O-Wisp off. I don't know if he's going to go for a Willow or if he's going to go for... It's either going to be a Will-O-Wisp or a Soft Boiled. I think I'm just going to go for knockoff, or for Ribombe. Ribombe, whatever. And I don't think HP Ground will knock out Alolan Muck, but I do want to predict it. I definitely want to predict it. So I'm just going to double out into Rotom, predicting that. Nice. So the prediction pays off, and I can go for a Will-O-Wisp here and miss, because this is great. Well, that's very bad. And he also gets the Poison Touch as well. So now I'm in a very bad position. I'm definitely in a very bad position right now. So I guess Weavile just has to come back out again. Man, that's not good. I don't like that. So please no poison, thank you. Again, if I land all my Icicle Crashes, I could probably win with Weavile. I can probably win with Weavile, but yeah. Weir comes out again. I guess Starmie is my play. You know things are going bad when you have to say, I guess that's my play, but... yeah. I guess recovering up is the way to go. It's pretty stally, but I think it is kind of what I have to do. I was thinking of clicking Reflect type right there. I do Speed tie with him, and I think my best play is just going for Reflect type, hoping that I win the Speed tie, which I don't, so... yeah, it's not very good. And at this point, I'll just spam Hyper Voice. So he has HP Ice, which doesn't really do much. And in case he just tries to keep weakening me, I am going to Roost. A lot of people don't know that this gets Roost. And he gets a crit. I don't like that. I'm just going to Roost again. I need to be at full health here. And Berserk can activate multiple times here, so I'm at 810 special attack. I guess now I'll fire off a Hyper Voice. I think this is kind of a lost cause, though. It really depends on what Silvally said he has. If it's like an offensive one with like Ice type or something, then I'll probably lose to it. Silvally Water. Am I really afraid of this? I don't really think I am afraid of this. I'm just gonna Roost. As Ice Beam takes me out, so he's definitely offensive as can be. And at this point I might just lose, so... yeah, I might just lose to this now. He's definitely max offense though. That did, like, I'm bulky. So... oh well. I guess I'll just go for a knockoff into an Icicle Crash. That should be able to knock out the Weir. I don't know how much this will do. That is a crit, so not much. So he goes for U-turn, and I actually live it. U-turn. Oh, man. Okay, but Weir definitely won't die to an Icicle Crash, so I just have to hope to flinch as I miss completely, which is great. I have exactly 3 Life Orb hits, so if I can kill Silvally, then I might be able to win. I probably can't even kill Mew, to be completely honest. But, I mean, it's worth a shot. I'll just go for Bug Buzz here, just in case he tries to double out and waste my Life Orb turns. So it really just comes down to if I can kill this with Bug Buzz or not. I probably can't. It's probably Spadef. Yeah, that didn't do enough. So that's a good game. Lost 3 in a row right there. Not the greatest, but like I said, you use Scurry. Anyway, on to the next one.